Leave behind you the mundane and enter into a world of magic and monsters. Here, you are not retail workers, housewives, or tradesmen. Here, you are brutal warriors, powerful wizards, and brave adventurers. You'll face all sorts of dangers, from gigantic dragons, mysterious dungeons, rotting zombies, and your careless allies' fireball. So leave behind the problems of everyday life. Gather your pencils, your paper, and your dice. Because once you sit down here, you are no longer you. You're the soul of the adventure, willing to risk it all for the good of a great story, and of course, gold. Now that you know what lays in store as I guide you through this tale, I have but 4 words left to say. Welcome to my table. How's it going, chat? New intro? Or no, well, same intro. New transitions. We've got kind of new overlay. I'm working on some stuff. We had a big crash last week, lost a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get it all refixed. But, here we go. We also have an extra monitor. So, typically, monitor, 2 little monitors. Now I have monitor, 2 little monitors, big monitor. So if you see me looking up, I'm looking at stream. Chat's down here though. So, Agent, thank you for resubbing. Appreciate you, buddy. Agent, I appreciate your resub. I just said it to chat, but you didn't get to hear it, so thank you. He's flipping me off, chat. He's rude like that. Additionally, Dubby, we're sponsored. The 2 monitors at a shop. I mean, pretty much. Um, oh, hey, don't make Dub eat with a fan on, though. That was kind of messy. Yeah, no, so I have my regular, like, 20, I think it's a 28-inch curved. That's, like, my main monitor. And then I have 2, tablets that I use as little monitors. And we had a spare TV and TV mount, so I hung a TV up here so that I have more monitor space because I needed it. Oh, Kirok. We're talking about Dubby and monitors and yada yada. If you guys are interested, exclamation point in Dubby will pull up the link and all that. If you use the promo code shrub exclamation point, you guys get 10% off the order. I get 10% of the order in my pocket. It's a win-win. Again, that is exclamation point Dubby. And then additionally, we have our merch store. So go ahead and check that out as well. We are technically waiting for players at the moment, but we're going to switch over to player screen anyway. Players, ready or not, you're going live. We have a problem.
That's not good.
It's on my end. I will get it fixed. We just only have
Problem.
one player.
Strahd.
Oh, that too.
Okay, we have 2 problems. Check.
Still missing a D20 roll from a one slow and late person.
Yes, we are. Puffy Paladin is about to fail by default if she doesn't roll me a D20.
Did you unmute her?
Well, she was never muted to us, and I think she can hear him.
Well, no, but in Shrub, I mean.
Well, just because she's muted doesn't mean she can't hear him. Muted means that he wouldn't be able to hear her
Love
if
you.
she was talking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but still.
Deafened would be both.
For those who haven't been here before, going from top to bottom order of that side of the screen, because I'm flipped, we have Terminator playing Grumos. We have Miss Madhouse playing Kenny. We have... Oh, there we go, that finger. We have Puppy Paladin playing Kisa. And we have Agent Smartass playing Smald. Right? That's how you say that? Okay. It's so much fun to make him mad, guys. It's so much fun.
Small to large.
What was really fun is 2 days ago, I had to meet up with my mom and my sister in town. And I had my mom, who has no idea what D&D is, no idea what my sister's character's name is, go out on the porch and say, hey, rocks fall and Kisa dies. And the astounding what that came flying off the porch was great.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh, I wish I'd been there for that.
We were all the way in the
good.
other room and we heard it.
Missy, you remember
fair.
Grandma's house, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Sis was on the back porch, and we were in the dining room / kitchen, and could hear her scream what.
Oh, I know that dining room very well. That is where I learned some very valuable lessons about table etiquette.
Yep. Manners that we still have. Oh,
You know, you get stabbed 3 times, and it just teaches you stuff.
I apologize, chat. I have a text message I need to respond to real quick. Okay, so quick recap. Normally we're not going to do these on stream, but it has been a little while since we've played, so I'm willing to do the recap with everybody. you guys went to do the dunk in Tesser Pool for Grumos to talk to his deity. While there, you guys were onset by a mix of wolves and werewolves. Excuse me. It was at that point that Kenny made her appearance to the party, assisted in the killing of said wolves and werewolves. You guys then went to mysterious Madame Eva's tent, and within her areas is where you guys found your first key item. For chat, following along, you'll notice that the shrubs around our border have grown because the influence of Barovia is slowly falling victim to the shrubbery. Every time the players find a key item, the bushes will grow further. So check that out. I'm cool like that.
The shrubbery.
The shrubbery.
Get them hedge clippers out.
Don't you clip my hedges. Let the shrubbery grow free.
It's funny because there's a whole Monty Python thing about shrubberies and the double meaning there.
I will have to look that one up.
It's a good one.
Knights of Neh.
Additionally, I apologize if you guys are picking up any wind noise. I did my best to sound gate it out, but
you're good on our end.
Okay, cool. Thank you, and thank you for the first time chat. I need to zoom in on my chat. I can't read it over here. There we go.
Why don't you put chat
Mitzi?
on the big one above you?
Because then I look up all stupid the whole time, and no.
So you look down stupid and can't read?
Hey, working on it.
Like you can read.
Which
Do
part?
you need my glasses?
Okay, in my defense, the name is blue or green. And it's not helping.
For me, it's pink.
That would be an orange over
Really?
there, I believe.
Okay,
Not joke
You're
line.
talking about Mitzi's?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's pink.
Mitzi's, I don't know, blue or green for me. One of the two, can't tell.
Yeah.
See, Messy is
Messy's
green.
orange over here.
Okay, well. So I know who that is. So hi, welcome to chat. We haven't had this discussion yet. I'm colorblind, so I can't read your name right now.
It's real fun to fuck with him.
Blue-green
I do it on a
deficient, but it's
daily.
fine. Anyway, welcome to chat. Hope you enjoy the show. So, you guys did the Madame Eva's tent, found the item. Thank you for following Glizzy Globler fan 1537. Glizzy Gobbler fan. I am reading that right? That's...
Yeah,
Thank you for the follow.
It's a name you probably shouldn't be reading,
Yeah.
but
I don't give a shit.
I know. We'll see how it turns out here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. It's great. Oh, also, we have Reactive up. I forgot about that. So, you guys will get to see now when my players talk, their characters will light up and do a little bouncy bounce. So you can actually see which voice goes with which character. The new character art also matches their new characters on the table. So, hopefully, you guys will like that too.
I love
Mr.
my
Clean.
character, can I just say? I absolutely love my character art. Like,
I'm glad
They're
you guys
awesome.
like it.
It's
Okay.
pretty dope.
If it's somebody calling me Mr. Clean, they've seen me without the hat, so it's somebody
That's
I know IRL.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting blown up too.
hey, Shrub, what
Yeah,
color shirt is Grimoire's wearing?
gray. Not gray.
You should really know by now. Someone's asking you that question, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yep, sure, we'll say gray. That's a
It's
great gray shirt.
It's gray. You guys can all go to hell. Anyway,
It's like a grayish
I see
blue.
it vividly.
So
he even said grayish blue, so it's gray. This counts.
yeah, like because
yeah.
also like you're seeing it through a camera, so you know.
So anyway, with all that, then you guys headed to Strahd's castle. So that is where we're at. I apologize. I realized that I kind of fucked up and didn't draw the outside of the castle. So his courtyard is not plain gross dirt like you guys are about to see. It's actually really well manicured stone with a couple of fountains and things like that. But you know, semantics.
A nice illusion to keep the peasants.
Hey Kenny. I'm sending you a message, ma'am.
Oh my, cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you even got like the character pieces. Okay.
Okay.
Well, they are centered.
Is
it was
this
just off to the side.
Yeah. Is this an old coworker of mine who's in here trolling my chat right now?
What the hell?
Because I'm pretty sure I've heard that out of a certain ex-coworker's mouth before.
Do I know said coworker?
Yes.
Okay. That seems like something that coworker would say.
Right? Okay, so as you guys approach the front door, you see the looming castle before you. You see the castle body itself is... Let me grab notes.
Apparently Kenny ran away.
I'm home.
I'm home. I'm
Lead
doing
the
home
way.
things.
She's chilling.
Got places to be, a room to clean.
You see the castle body itself is 5 stories high. However, we're also talking like oversized stories. You can see the natural breaks, and they're much taller than the average story of a castle would, or average story of a building would be. And then,
It's black for me. I have black screen.
oh yeah, you don't
Do you
have
have
night
vision?
vision.
No?
She has no night vision, and there's no
Well,
lights
also
outside.
here at like 5 o'clock though.
Huh?
You want to just put a sun outside or something?
I'm about to. Give me 2 seconds.
It's a very tall house.
Thank you.
Thank you. I live in the basement.
Not wrong. You gotta call me out, Shrub.
Because I built your bed.
Tower, damn it.
Kenny.
Hi, nephew.
Hello, buddy. So you can see above the main body of the castle, there's 2 tower spires that extend even higher up than that.
Are there anybody looking through any windows or anything like that?
None that you can see. Especially because technically from where you're standing, there isn't overhead.
Well, like
overhang
before
above
we
you,
walked
but-
up, I would have been like,
Yeah, no, you
Just
couldn't see
looking.
anybody out of the... You couldn't
Okay.
see anybody there. You guys know, or can see as you're coming up to it, the very back of the castle, excuse me, rests literally on the edge of the cliffs that fall down towards Barovia, the village of Barovia. And you get the feeling that the edges of the back half of the castle are actually built overhanging the cliff.
That's not my worst nightmare or anything.
Right? As you guys get close, as you guys get close to the front door, the door opens itself.
and nobody inside behind the door.
Nobody inside behind the door. Kenny would act like that is just an everyday natural occurrence. Hashtag medieval powered doors.
Cool.
Oh, hey, this door should be closed, but somebody earlier was, you know,
No. You can't blame somebody else for your lack of looking through as a DM. Fuck you.
You're my new favorite werewolf.
You know what? I just realized we've got a problem.
What's the problem?
Hold please, all players. Don't move.
Oh, you don't have a token.
I don't have a token? Yeah, no, I have a token.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I had to resize the map because I noticed the map was slightly wrong. And in
remember.
doing so, now my dynamic lighting is slightly off.
Is it?
Yes. This side of the castle is unaffected. The other side of the castle is 10 feet out of place.
Ah. Someone just go through your room with a leaf blower?
What?
Someone just go through your room with a leaf blower?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, the other shrub in the chat.
No, the other shrub plant.
That guy.
Boy, it's not gonna let me drag lines, and this is gonna bug me really bad.
Drag dynamic lighting lines or just light
Yeah.
lines?
Dynamic lighting. Okay, there we go. Boom. Zivifix some.
So
He's fixing things, don't move still.
Okay, hold please. I'm gonna have to redraw like half of the lines.
You're good. If you need to shift us off and then pull us back, you can.
Mm-hmm.
I might. You guys get to go look at the village of Barovia.
Yay! The map!
Chat, we're gonna go to a quick intermission while I fix all this so that you guys don't have to watch me do this boring stuff. We'll be right back. No, I was on intermission. Oh, we're back. All right. Sorry about that. Chat.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, I've had 2 slip-ups so far, and nobody's taking clips of them, so we're calling it a good thing.
They're usually only when you're barbecuing.
That's exactly what it is, because A, I'm drinking, B, it's hot.
A, it's hot. B, it's hot. C, you're drinking.
Fair.
It's so hot.
Speaking of, chat, another smoker stream coming up on Father's Day. At least 300 degree smoker.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys start to enter the grand foyer, you see these 4 stone...
Map.
You see... Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot you guys weren't here.
There we
Gee,
go.
thanks.
Now we see carpets.
Okay, so you see the 4 gargoyles. Right at the level of their heads is the 2nd floor, and there's an opening to a walkway up above. Who's drawing lines?
My bad. I thought I was on the
Oh, that. No. I thought that
That's
was me.
wrong.
Sorry. I was trying to drag and drop.
Right above these heads, you guys see an open catwalk for the landing above, and standing on it, you guys see Strahd kind of strumming his fingers along the edge of the railing as you guys wander inside.
Oh, good, because I was going to ask where he was anyway.
Right there.
So I'm gonna kind of just go in immediately and kneel, like right about here.
Okay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm just going to stand in the back and like tilt my head kind of sideways. Like, the fuck is she doing? But not say anything.
Fair enough. Strahd's gonna kind of look down, be like, Penny, a mission I gave you that you accomplished for once.
Ouch,
Yes, my
dude.
lord. I am ever to be better in your eyes.
Show our guests into the dining hall. I'll be down in a moment. And with that, he's gonna turn from the walkway, and you're gonna hear the solid click of a pretty thick oak door behind him.
He's going to feel a searing pain in the back of his, on the back of his neck and take 3 damage.
I'm just glaring daggers at him the whole time.
How long do you think he figures out what's happening?
It'd be funny if
Does
you
he
thought it was
care?
me.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't already know.
Yeah, or like, does he even care? That's the thing.
Probably
Call
not.
me,
It's
call
3
me.
damage and he
Yeah.
heals.
Yeah.
He can know. I don't care. I'm just marking my territory, essentially.
The half-wolf marking his territory.
Yeah.
Strange.
I just see
Why
you
I said
pissing
it.
on him, but okay.
No, I burned him with a brand.
No,
I mean,
I know what you did, but marking your territory.
Strahd's into
Yeah, I
golden
know.
showers? What?
most of us
Yeah.
just shit in their
I
toilet.
mean-
Like, come on. Like the top half, not the bottom half.
Right,
If you all
the
will kindly follow me, please. Then I gotta go down this way. Rob,
Let's
you
see,
said
for
dining
one
room, right?
trip around... What?
You said dining room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, let's see if you're one trip around the castle, if you remember where things are.
Oh, yeah. Home.
So as you guys enter the dining room, it's got a red velvet style carpet. You see that there's already a feast set out upon the table, because I can talk.
English good.
A warm fire blazing in the corner. Meander, talk, do whatever.
I'm gonna check and make sure that, well, on the down low, I'm going to check and make sure that my doll is secure in my bag, and set the bag under the chair I'm gonna sit in.
I'm just gonna kind of sit back, watch, and I am looking at that bag.
I'm
course
gonna
you are.
look underneath and around what I would assume being the head of the table is his chair, and look for weapons and or hidden levers for trapdoors or anything like that. Because big fucking evil vampire and castle.
Fair. Go ahead, give me a investigation roll.
Who?
Me.
Okay.
The guy that's looking at stuff. Thanks.
You notice that though the wood carvings and everything of the chair are quite elegant, that the front of the arm has a piece that connects the front of the arm to the seat that can very easily be pulled off to form a rudimentary wooden stake.
On one side or both sides?
Both sides.
I'm gonna move down here.
I'm just gonna kind of scratch my head at that, wondering why reasons and things would
Why
be
a
an
vampire
own chair.
would need a stake for their own chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Forgot to light my protection candle.
We're fine.
I have no
As
alcohol
long as-
tonight. You'll survive.
As long as no one opens their mouth about shit. Who the fuck is this nerd?
I don't know. I'm just gonna...
Don't tell me that's Strahd.
No.
Okay.
I have an actual Strahd token.
Okay. After I get done,
Oh.
when he presents himself, does he seem right-handed or left-handed?
Strahd?
Yes.
He fought with his right, or he fought in a right-hand dominant style.
I will sit at the end of the table down here on this left. I'll pull the chair out, set my axe blade down, hilt against the table, and just kind of like, not like putting my feet up on the table, but I'll just like do the kind of lean back thing with the chair on the back two legs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
The person that just came in, is that who I think it is?
It's just one of the servants.
Okay.
He's going to kind of look at everybody. You notice his eyes only briefly hesitate over Kenny. As though, it's commonplace for her to be here. He's going to say, my lord has told me to come in and ask for your choice of wine. Red, white, or pink.
Well, what kind of food's on the table?
That's what I was gonna
There's
ask.
probably no food.
Gonna actually
It's a
pair it up.
feast.
Yeah, a full feast. Meatloaf, turkey.
Dude, I come from
mashed
nobles.
potatoes.
Of course I would ask that.
Yeah, it's.
More of a poultry based, we'll put it that way.
From the corner, I'm just gonna red.
You got any mead?
Yeah,
Would be the real answer, but I would
Right.
assume that pretentious ass rich boy don't have none.
it's also like, of course, the vampire has red wine.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
go with pink.
his will be a little extra red.
Yeah,
This will be a little irony.
Might be a little thicker.
exactly. Yeah, it's.
He, at this point, will turn to Kenny and, ma'am, would you like any?
None for me tonight, thank you.
He takes a little bow and boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, down these stairs.
Does he actually boop a doop a doop a doop?
When he came in the room, what kind of aroma did I get?
Well-kept servant.
Not what I'm talking about, but okay.
Human.
It smells like he uses
Okay.
a bath.
Mm-hmm. And he probably has a toilet near his quarters.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? The servants' quarters don't even have a bathroom. They gotta go downstairs and use the guards' bathroom.
A guard
Well,
get
then what are they gonna do?
Guards are more
Because-
important than servants because guards protect.
I already told you. They pee and then waffle stomp it down the bathtub.
Okay, waffle stomp. I forgot waffle stomping. Waffle stomping.
I forgot to put a toilet in the guard's bathroom. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect.
Don't consent. I don't condone this.
Do vampires have bodily functions?
I mean...
Stick around a while and find out.
Is food already on the table?
Some of it, yes.
Oh, I'll wait.
Strahd will enter the room and slide his chair out. He's not actually holding his sword right now, don't worry.
Should have 2 tokens.
Huh?
Should have 2 tokens.
Oh, my boy. This room is one of the ones that bugged me, though. Look how bad the lines mismatch. Because I did that. I
Oh, the red
restretched
lines
it.
on the carpet are supposed to be
Yeah.
aligned with the... Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, it's so
Technically, the hallway's
perfect.
worse.
Yeah, by far. What's really funny though is it corrects itself by the other end of the castle. So
Yeah.
Strahd pulls out his chair, gestures to you all, and says, "Please sit. Let's get to know one another."
I look at him from a seated position.
The others are still standing. Okay.
I know, but I just look at him from a seated position like, okay.
I already am, but whatever.
Sit like the noble I am, because I still have manners. But I don't look his direction.
I still have manners,
Yeah.
but fuck this guy.
Yep. I
Yeah,
move
I'm-
to stand guard towards the door.
I'm still sitting down. Mask on. Like I, you know how like that one person that like doesn't take their shoes off when they walk into your house? That's me with my mask. It's just like
That guy.
Seeing her move to the door, I'm going to get up and I'm going to come grab this chair right here and I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to look at Kenny and I'm going to gesture to the chair.
yeah, okay.
And then I'm also going to look back at him.
He'll chuckle a little bit, and you can sit and join the feast, Kenny. Should you
Yes.
feel like it's necessary to eat any of this? I know your body sometimes craves it.
Yes, my lord. I glare at the wolf man.
I
This
just
isn't
smirk.
awkward.
Meanwhile, Grimos is on the other end of the table, like, yeah, what's the worst thing that can happen? I'm just over here by myself. No big. It's cool.
Hey, he said he wasn't gonna hurt us, and hey,
He gave you
take the
his
guy
word.
at his word. Yeah. Now to find out how much his word actually means.
Yeah.
You know, find out how much his word is worth. Rather.
Fair enough.
Says, so I heard some reports that you ran into a bit of trouble with the four-legged mongrels that roam the lands down by Tesser Pool. You guys make it out of that scratch okay?
We're here, aren't we?
Here and making it out okay are two entirely different things, my dear. You should know. Last I saw you, you were lying on the dirt.
I sit up a little straighter.
What do you mean by okay?
Well, I gave you my word that you'd arrive safely. Unfortunately, I didn't expect you to divert off the main path, so I didn't think to have that area cleared of potential dangers. I just want to make sure it wasn't too much of a hassle.
I don't remember it being much of a struggle.
I mean,
You were in La
you
La
were
Land for half
swimming
of
for
it.
most of it.
Yeah. You weren't
But-
there, dude.
And
We
then,
can handle our own.
I mean, like immediately, like I took out like the werewolves, like for half of it. So yeah. I helped.
I'm
You
helping.
did, but you were also incapacitated for several rounds because you were in the water.
Well, yeah, but that was for a different reason.
That's neither here nor there.
Anywho,
We can handle our own.
Glad to hear it. So, what do you think of the beautiful lands of Barovia?
It could do with a little more sun.
A lot of trees.
Oh,
Lot
we
of
have the
trees, a lot of
beautiful Zarovich forest around us. And as for the sunlight, you and I will disagree on that one.
The forest is quite lovely. If you care to take a stroll later, let me know. I'd be glad to show you around.
Night's always been my friend.
As is mine.
Would you guys care for a history lesson?
I'm just
Of
gonna
course,
sit
my
at the
lord.
I'm gonna sit at the end of the table and I'm gonna turn my chair a little bit, kind of like a kid in elementary school. And I'm just gonna kind of lean back in my chair and just nod.
I see and hear the chair going like.
No. I straight.
Just one constant dragging
Yep.
squeak.
I'm gonna look at him completely flabbergasted, just like, dude!
Me knowing him already, I'm just like,
Is Kisa still not looking towards him?
nope.
I grab the sides of her chair and pick it up, turn, and face her in the same direction.
Give me a
I wave.
strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna wave. If he does.
Strength
Come here
check.
often?
Yeah, or we'll say athletics. You do athletics. Why am I disconnected?
I don't
Can
know.
you
You
guys
sounded
hear
a
me?
little robot-y too.
Hmm. You okay?
Can you guys hear me?
You're buffering
Yeah.
on stream.
Hold
I think
steady
his
chat.
internet might have died.
Can you hear me?
It's buffering a bit.
Mr. Robot.
Alrighty, chat. Sorry about that. So apparently my internet is having an internal issue. Also, you're looking at stuff that you don't need to see. Sorry. There you go. We're gonna try to stay live. I do have green light right now, so if we stay doing okay, then we're gonna keep playing. If we start dropping out again or disconnect, we're just gonna call it for a night. So bear with us. We're gonna try to get through this. Also, Miss Madhouse did claim part of our lovely D&D Mad Libs. If you guys haven't been part of that, that's fun. The next word we need is a plural place. So if you want to add into that, feel free to use your channel points to do that. That being said, we're doing the history lesson. We're going to restart that song because, of course we are, that's why. Okay. So, Small, you did your athletics check to roll, or to turn Kisa in her chair.
Yep.
Kisa, you are going to be grumbling under your breath as he did successfully turn you to face Strahd.
You're muted.
Or you're just not talking loud enough.
Sorry.
No, she's muted.
No, I said I had a feeling I would. I was taking a drink and didn't want to like gulp into the mic.
Oh, come on, just gulp it.
Yeah, you just kind of.
Water drinking ASMR.
Ugh, ugh.
But okay.
So Strahd kind of looks at you all and goes, I first came to this land almost 4,000 years ago. When I came, it was pristine. The villages were teeming with life, the fields overgrown with crops. Life was good. However, I found war here. I came as a conqueror, and the burgomasters of the time did not feel that they should be conquered. They fought back. They fought well. They fought admirably. But in the end, the forces I brought with me were more than a match for theirs. And I fell in love with the land. I saw this cliffside overlooking the beautiful little village below, and decided it would be the perfect place to build my home. A home for my family. Construction began, and I sent word back to my parents, who immediately responded with their own messenger stating that they would come and join me, and that they would be bringing my brother with them. Unfortunately, the gods did not see fit that I should rule this land happily. And after a series of events, I was cursed into this form, destined to sit here at the throne of this castle, searching for somebody who may be worthy to take over the throne when I should die. That's what I brought you here for. I want to see if any of you are worthy of my throne. So far, I'm not thoroughly impressed.
Why don't you just give it back to the people you took it from?
If only it were that easy. Those royal lines are dead and buried. Long
Yeah,
gone and forgotten by history.
Yeah, the rule of the strong, that doesn't really work that way. You have to take it. That's how that works. So,
At this point, this little guy would have showed back up and started handing out your wine, by the way. And he would have handed a much larger, thicker goblet to Strahd that you guys can take a guess of what is inside, because it is not wine.
I mean, is it potent?
obviously,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's piss.
Thank you for that.
That's
Thank
a
you.
flat 10 intelligence right there.
That was great.
Yeah.
And the servant stuck to not getting anything from me, right?
Yeah. Strahd's gonna kind of look at you all and be like, well, good guests will tell me a bit about themselves while they eat my food. You have a fine meal set in front of you. Enjoy it. Don't let it go to waste. But while you do, tell me a bit about yourselves. Tell me why that squalid man I sent out looking thought that you three would be worth being here.
I'm gonna grab a turkey leg. As I do, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna be like, well, there was 4. Snap. And pull it away.
Yeah.
Well,
That was the elfin figure we saw at the beginning, I believe.
yeah, that's who he's referring
Yeah.
to, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to eat with a mask on, so I just gotta take this mask off. Which, I mean, the party they've probably seen it before, but it's well, Kenny and Strahd haven't seen it, but it's it's a hobgoblin with these sort of ritualistic carvings into his face. It's a little different. It's like it's not meant to be pretty. It's like it. I think anyone who kind of knows anything about like just like scars and stuff know that like, oh, this was done with a malicious intent. Whoever carved this into my face. So it's
So
Rude.
I'm gonna go ahead and completely kind of forgetting myself for a second. I'm just gonna lean forward, elbows on the table, and just start staring at you in fascination. Just
Strahd
looking
picks
at
up a
all
fork.
the interest. Damn it.
What's he
Damn
doing with said fork?
Damn it.
That was a family joke, sorry.
Although
Oh, okay.
table,
He picks up the fork and I quickly sit back.
So, elbows on the table was a pet peeve of my grandfather.
Ah.
And if you'd put your elbows on the table, he'd stab your arm with a fork.
I see.
And I know that Missy was on the
Penny
receiving end of
only
that
did
once.
it once at my grandparents' house, and never again. Her elbows came off that table so fast, and her face went from haha to
I was in elementary
Like-
school. Let's put a little bit.
yeah. She had no idea what had just happened.
Yeah, I was stabbed. Okay.
So yeah, when you
Yep,
said
all she
elbows
knew
on the
was she had
table,
been
I had to make that
assaulted.
joke.
So yeah, I sit back real straight, kind of eye the fork, and then go back to looking at all the freaking markings on his face, which is fascination.
I mean, I clock this and like, I get it. Like I'm used to it. Whenever I do this, to, like take my mask off and stuff. It's like I
You don't
like
see
it,
many other people,
but yeah.
do you?
No. No, my life has been spent here, and this is
I suppose
Quite-
since you've not been outside of your home, this is
quite
it's a
fascinating.
it's
So,
a it's
I'm
a
sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
it's a parting gift from my old family.
My apologies. I do not mean to be rude.
That's okay. It
It's
is
not
what it
rude at all.
is. If anything, I was the rude one.
I'm gonna lean over
I-
and playfully whisper, I stare all the time too.
I'm gonna kind of give her like a half smile and a
It's-
thanks.
If anything, I was the rude one at first for my unclan-like behavior at the time. Let's call it.
There's a very knowing and understanding look on my face of, I can relate to that. Before kind of glancing back at Strahd and then schooling my features again and going back to Soldier.
God, I so fucking relate.
How
to
does
that.
his facial how does his face react to that?
Impassive.
I'm
My
gonna take a-
eyes just narrow at him again because I just know he's a fucking prick anyway.
I wish I
Yes.
could
And I
see
just
you
don't like-
staring. I'd flick you in the back of the head.
But
But
yes,
I
we
moved you, so I
came
can't see
from-
you looking at him. I'm just gonna
came
take a big rip out of the turkey leg. I'm gonna chew it. Is it good? Or is it like...
It is cooked by fine chefs, well prepared, juicy, tender, well seasoned. A meal legitimately fit for a king.
Fair
Not to
enough.
be rude, I will eat, chew, swallow, and say, why aren't you eating with us?
Who are you saying that to?
Him.
Strahd,
Well,
Yeah.
you see, a man of my affliction doesn't take well to solid food. I prefer, and he kind of shakes his goblet, a more robust liquid diet. And he's going to take a drink, and as he pulls it away, his lips are going to be visibly stained red. And as he licks them, you will see the fangs inside of his mouth.
You're really.
And then
risking it there.
I'll cock my head around Kisa's chair and look at Kenny. And gesture to either his goblet and or food on table. And you.
I have frequently enjoyed many of the dishes that the fabulous servants and cooks of this glorious home have provided for me over the years. And then I'm gonna start like grabbing some side dishes and like I'm kind of side-eyeing Strahd while I'm like grabbing like a green bean casserole or something. Like dishing myself up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, where we came from was a little bit different than, what was it, Barovia?
A little.
Barovia.
A little, yes. For starters, there were oceans aplenty.
It was warm there.
That too. Very
It was
warm.
warm.
Yes, it was more of a tropical archipelago, I suppose.
I've not
The name
felt
of
the
the
breeze
world?
of sea
Right.
air in a long time indeed.
about 4,000 years,
More than that.
dripping with disdain.
I'm gonna slump back a little bit and start pecking at my food. Just be
Has
like-
your doll ever seen the ocean there?
I don't know. We've only just met.
All that trouble over somebody you just met. Worth it? Where's the little bugger?
I stay quiet.
I'm gonna look past her chair and I'm gonna look at him directly. For someone who said, "Yeah, we had his word that he would cause no harm would come to us," you sure like to pick fights.
If you're foolish enough to attack me in my home and I have to defend myself, that will void any contract I have promised. But I will
Words
not
are
lay a
also
finger
very
on
sharp.
you. That they may be.
So
Perhaps I am speaking a slightly ill-mannered. I apologize.
Thank you. Rip another rip out of the turkey leg.
So at this
Reach
point,
back
you
behind me and give his leg a pat as a thank you.
get. So at this point, you guys have started through a pretty good meal.
How is the corner viewing, seeing and reacting to this?
Stoically impassive. Like,
The one in the corner?
yeah. To a trained level of impassive.
Looking at any exposed bits of skin, are there any visible wounds, markings, anything of the sort?
None that you can see visibly, but you notice that he wears, in fact, now that the other four are in here, all of them wear high-collared shirts that are buttoned almost directly to the chin, completely covering their necks. The other three servants come in. They begin changing out the dishes and preparing a second course. This one being much more light fruits and sweeter things, so to speak. Strahd will kind of look you all over and be like, "Would any of you care to have your glass of wine refilled?" My computer's tweaking. Is my internet holding up? You guys hear me okay?
I can hear you fine, yeah.
Yeah, you're
I can
fine.
hear you.
Stream looks
What
fine
about it?
too.
Okay.
I think one glass is good for me.
I'll hold mine up. Is it like a wine glass or is it like a goblet?
A little bit in between. Like it's a wine glass by nature, but it's a oversized wine glass.
I'll hold it up and I'll be like, I'll take another.
Yeah, I'm just
Immediately,
gonna
this
have-
one will kind of scuttle down to you, grab it, and then head out of the room.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna pace myself.
I have another one.
I'm gonna turn to Strahd and, my lord, will no one else be joining us this evening?
He's gonna kind of smile with, like, a half smile, and say, "You can let your guard down, daughter. I don't plan on having anyone else come join the table."
At daughter, I'm
relax.
just like the first
I
real time I
relax.
actually look, and I'm gonna
Does
between
Kisa
them.
make any sounds at that?
Yeah, like, do they actually look related?
Oh, that's right. Neither of you
Maybe
knew.
I'll squeak a little bit,
I
like
didn't say anything. Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
Like, I out of character, I knew she was a Dampier. I just thought that was like,
Yeah. Nope.
okay.
yeah, nope.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow.
At the collective look of shock from the other two, Strahd's gonna kind of glance around and be like, "Ah, I see you weren't too chatty on the way home with your friends."
I
Friend.
did not feel it was my place, my lord. Father.
How does he react to both of those words?
What, my lord and father?
Yes,
Yeah.
because that's the first time she said the second one.
My lord, there's no reaction to. Give me a. Yeah, your perception's high enough. You don't need to roll.
I also
there's
have observant now, so
Yeah, there is a small flicker of annoyance with father. You can tell it's not so much that she is his kin, as much as it is a transgression she may or may not have done that he's annoyed with.
you said there's all manner of fruits on the table.
Yeah, it's all fruits.
Is it all cut up, or is it just like is there whole bits too?
There'll probably be some whole bits. not like a whole ass watermelon, but
Yeah.
like whole
Watermelon
kiwis or
slices, not little
yeah.
watermelon like cubes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I'll grab a good bit and I'll just look back down at the head of the table and I'll be like, what do you want to know?
He's gonna kind of smile wickedly and be like, well, I wanted to know who had the highest constitution of your party. And as soon as he says the word constitution, you're going to see Grumos and Kisa start kind of coughing and choking a little bit. They're going to kind of look up at each other and then towards you, and as they do, you're going to see, basically tears of blood start to pour from their eyes.
Hand on my axe.
Okay. You can see clearly the effects of a very potent and toxic poison burning through their systems.
Slam my axe to the table.
Onto the table itself.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as you do, I need you to give me a wisdom save. For a brief second, the image remains. Then you realize that you're standing there, your axe planted in the table. Kisa and Grumos are totally fine, and everybody's looking at you like you've lost your mind. Strahd
Do I know it was a trick?
Strahd is smiling, not necessarily triumphantly, but with a little bit of like a knowing look. Let's put it that way.
Do I know it was a trick?
At this point, you would start to realize that there was something fooling with what you saw, and possibly heard him say.
Instead of lifting, I will drag my axe out of the table.
Okay.
Flip the grip, set it back down.
No, fan, come back! My ring light died.
No. Huh?
My ring light fan died.
Oh.
Sorry, continue.
And I'm gonna look back at him. You like games?
My dear friend, I believe the wine helped play a little trick on you. I also need a sanity roll from you. Yours is currently +3. Okay, you maintain your sanity.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, well, the question still stands. What do you want to know?
Sis, I don't know what's going on with the lights on the wall behind you, but that is weird looking and entertaining.
Oh, the up and down glare of like a phone or something?
I don't know what it was, but it was dancing and distracted me. He's going to...
Can I interject before Strahd answers?
Sure.
I would love to hear more about this ocean you speak of.
It is deep
It is deep.
and dark, cool, and full of secrets and wonders and dangers.
We have the
Almost like
the
here,
map with the name of the big lake on it, right?
Can't breathe.
Yes.
Under it.
What's the name of the big lake again?
Circovich or something.
Yeah, Lake Zarovich.
Yeah.
Take
Imagine-
the Lake Zarovich, amplify it 300 times,
The lake's so large you can't see the edge of it.
and at this point, I'm gonna reach behind and undo one of my so my hair's pulled back and I have 2 side braids off to the side at the top of it. I'm gonna pull one of them off, out to the side, so it free hangs, and I'm kind of pulling it away from my head. And there's this beautiful dark blue just wrapped through it, and I'm gonna be like, this color on a cold day, and then tie it back. Some places it's, and I look for something in the room that's blue, probably not seeing anything, and then just saying a much lighter, almost greeny blue on a beautiful warm day with the sun beating down on you.
I'm just gonna kind of just close my eyes and just kind of picture what he's saying for a moment.
The ocean is many things to many people.
Kind of nods and says, "So, were you heroes in your lands? Well known and full of valor?"
Maybe not heroes.
Were we? We were just kind of misfit mercenaries, right?
More or less, yeah.
Heroes is stretching it, I think.
Valor's a loose term.
That's confidence.
We were
David.
certainly very courageous and brave.
Heroes would save the world from evil dictators looking at him. We would help the little guys looking towards Kenny. And just kind of help people out here and there whenever we had free time.
Well, heroes quite often take care of the little guys too. But wise adventurers realize that when there is a man with gold, he is the one who should be their ally, not the scum who snivel beneath his boots.
Some men fight for honor. Some men fight for gold.
Gold can't buy what we fight for.
Some men fight for that which is hard to define.
An intelligent response. Not to come across as rude or demeaning, but something I find impressive in one of your race.
Well,
4,000 years has been a long time for people to evolve. Or devolve.
well, considering the fact that I am not welcome amongst my race, I don't consider that an insult. It is, how do you say it? It is known that I am different than them.
Ah, but to have the back of your own man turned against you is a freedom that most men will never experience. You seem to embrace it well.
It would be a check to see if someone's keeping their cool, under pressure. Or one of those. Or...
That'd be an insight, probably.
Okay. For me, am I keeping my cool under the pressure?
Oh, I get you.
Just deception, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
I'd say you're holding it together.
Okay, so I'm acting cool, but that kind of hit us a sore spot.
Yeah. Struck a nerve slightly.
Yeah.
He's going to stand up, and I too had my own man turn their back on me. He's going to kind of wander over and kind of stare into the fire pit. Back to you guys. When I came and first conquered, the people here loved me. Shortly thereafter, when I became this monster, the townsfolk, the other burgomasters, even some of my own family sought to do nothing but destroy me. Now, I know that I'm free of their judgment, because no matter what I do, their judgment is hate. It's a power that I have taken too well.
Did you ever think of not being like that?
Not being a monster. I spent
Yeah.
the first 1,000 years of my existence of trying to find a way to not be this monster. There is no cure for this curse. Not until I find that which can replace me or complete me. Neither of which I can ever attain.
Let me get this straight. You came here. You conquered. Everyone loved you. After you conquered, you became a monster, and then everybody hated you.
Yes. When I came and conquered, of course they were a little leery at first. A new lord just imposing his will over the valley. But they saw that I brought with me riches, good farming techniques, master winemakers. I brought prosperity to this land. And at first, they were scared of me. But within a few years of me taking ownership, and before the completion of this castle was even done, they realized that I was ushering in an era of prosperity.
So ultimately, it sounds like you're the problem.
He's gonna kind of chuckle, but it's a... Huh?
My utensil clatters to the friggin' plate, and I'm just sitting back watching.
You can hear him chuckle, but it's a very dry chuckle. He says,
It's like a, I'm gonna beat your ass after kind of chuckle. I get
yeah,
that.
yeah. Says, no, the problem is interfering brothers, stubborn women, and peasants who need to learn their place.
No.
Penny, show them to their room. I'm going to retire.
Of course, my lord, as you wish.
They'll get to hear, and he'll kind of pause, kind of look back and be like, the night is still young. Feel free to explore the public parts of my castle. But,
Define public?
Kenny will keep an eye on you. If you try to push through a locked door, it would not be public. I bid you a night.
They can't even be like, wow, so your dad's kind of a dick, huh?
I heard that.
I don't care.
I mean, he didn't want to listen to reason there. I put down a solid plan of, you're the problem. And he said, no, other people are the problem. But if they loved you,
Nope.
then you turned into a monster and they didn't love you. Me, that sounds like you're the problem. Am I wrong, guys?
No. Not at all.
I mean, I suppose, in a way, you would know, considering your own particular condition.
I mean, I try to do good.
Yeah.
He just seems like a dick and kills people, I think.
Yeah, it depends more. It's less a matter of happenstance and circumstance and more a matter of...
Because, I mean, it probably couldn't have been very pleasant for whoever gave him the glass of fucking whatever. Is this glass still on the table, or did he take it with him?
He left it behind.
Can I go over to it? Is it empty?
Almost.
I want to give it a good sniff.
It smells like iron. but the person who offered this up is low on potassium.
Yeah, they probably don't have bananas here.
I don't know what you're trying to sniff for, so you gotta be a little more specific.
Just to see if I could get like if it matched a scent of any of the people that came in the room.
No, it did not match any of the servants.
Yes, this blood smells like blood.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
The floor appears to be made out of floor.
Alright. So
I'm gonna walk back down, grab my axe, latch it back on my back. Look at the table. Did I fuck the table up?
There's a pretty distinctive gouge. By the way, the rest of the party has no idea what you saw. As far as Grumos and Kisa would have known, they were sitting there casually enjoying their food, and all of a sudden you just stood up and buried your axe in the wood.
Yeah, like I just kind of fully assumed like you're still getting over the loss of X, so it's understandable.
Yeah,
If they ask about it, they can ask about it. If not, it's just gonna stay with me.
Yeah, it's like I kind of get it, even if it's maybe not what I think it is.
Oh, and let me delete the servants here, because they're not just standing awkwardly in the hallway on the stairwell.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Fucking weirdos.
Alright. So
I'm gonna just lightly hit Kisa on the shoulder. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stop with Kenny and like interesting family.
So can I tell if there's anybody around that's in earshot?
There is nobody within ear range.
I'll lean into him and be like, "You have no idea."
I can imagine.
I look at his face once more and I go, "I bet you can. I bet you can."
Oh,
And then
yeah, that mask went on like as soon as I got up off the tables too, so it's like
oh,
Yeah, he ate as soon as he was done eating.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like
I'm gonna kind of peer like around the mask and just kind of, I bet you can. And then a little bit louder to everybody else. So, shall I show you to your rooms now? Or would you like to take a walk about the castle grounds?
Or anything exciting?
There's something in particular I would love to show you.
Tony! Thank you for the resub, brother. Almost 2 years.
Let's go.
Alright. Now we're gonna go diagonal it. Hold on. It's all. Oh, wrong thing. Yep, that's the door I want. Okay. Haha. Yeah. So, kind of come in here.
I know what you're doing.
I'm gonna go, kind of stand by the wolf rug and just kind of look at it. Look at you. Look at it. Is this a relative of yours, perchance?
Going to fall
Well-
on my ass laughing on the floor.
First things first, that was probably killed here. So, no.
I just
I
kind of lean
figured-
over to Keys and like,
Second.
oh, she's sassy.
We don't do inbreeding and keeping our race in our own area. Third,
Is it? I'll have to check it out, bro.
I got mine from someone who saved my life.
It's toasty in here. I need to figure out something better
Must be an
for
interesting story
my
behind
game
that.
closet.
Hopefully you'll share it with me someday soon.
Interesting stories usually ask for interesting in return.
Fair. Fair.
I'm gonna squat down. Does it look
God.
similar to the wolves outside that we fought?
Yes, it is oversized and yeah, it's definitely a Strahd wolf, not a common timber
Is it a
wolf.
wolf or a werewolf?
It is a wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just being a smartass.
I am like wiping tears off my face, and I have to
I've got one
ask,
right here on full blast. It's not enough.
I'm gonna ask Agent to help me up because, like, the laughter and the weight of my armor, I'm just like, help me up.
I'm gonna grab her by like the, almost like the scruff, but like of her armor, lift her on her feet, and be like, missing something, and pat her back.
Oh no, I grabbed my bag from underneath the chair before we left.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you didn't say you did, so I thought you just left it in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'd said it. No. I intentionally grabbed my bag and then followed you guys. I may have been muted. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Before you guys explore too much more, we're gonna take a quick 10.
So, alright,
So-
I'm just gonna kind of, do a little bit of a smile and a nod to Kisa. And then, if you'll follow me this way to your rooms, please.
Okay. Before we get there, though, we're gonna take a quick 10. Oh. Before you guys go that way, we're gonna take a quick 10.
Mhm.
Let everybody get up, use the restroom, refill drinks. I gotta get the air in here to cool down a little bit. So chat, bear with us. We will be back shortly.
We got secrets too, bitches.
Alrighty, Jet, we are back. Apparently,
Yeah.
secrets
I
have been
don't pay
told on multiple
taxes.
sides of the party, but we're back. Okay, so you may continue showing them to their room now.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Please be sure as you come through that you close the doors behind you. My lord is quite particular about having doors shut behind him.
How quick was Kisa to come through the door after me?
She made it.
No, I want to know how close she was to me, because as soon as you said that, my hand would go for the doorknob and just be a dick and pull
I think
it.
I was already in.
Okay.
I was already in.
Over here, if you have need, I'll show you. These are the main lavatory. This is the main bathroom of this floor. There are 2 on this floor, should you need it. And I look back over at Smald again, just kind of.
She thinks you have
I
big
know,
boobs.
I know how to use toiletries.
Are we too sure in this day and age?
I think she says you smell like shit.
And then I think it's this one, yeah. Gentlemen, would you care to bunk together or have a room of your own? I know
I
sometimes.
mean, we're allegedly safe, so I'll take my own room.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Separate rooms is fine.
There are just times when travelers feel the need to stick close together.
Or a door down from each other. That's close enough, I think.
Hey, Grimos, that bed matches your armor.
Grimos,
Huh.
if you care, this will be your room for your stay.
I'll be damned. It kind of does.
I figured the color would make you feel comfortable and at home.
I mean, if that shit's a waterbed.
I don't think
Oh,
they had that.
Like,
It's
like realistically, he would be a waterbed guy.
Yeah.
if there's
Very, very
anything
true.
liquid on that bed, I guarantee you it's not water.
I love how Small's just
Small?
running around
My
opening
Google
doors.
just tried telling me
Do I
about
like
a
this
movie
one?
called
Nah,
Hazel.
next.
Opening them. I'm looking
Yeah.
for an interior that I'm like, I could sleep in
Small,
here.
if you care. This... Hold on.
I
let me
open
zoom
this
out. Where
door
the fuck are
and
you?
walk in.
Where the fuck is he?
He went into this one.
Is he over here? Oh. That was the one I was gonna give Kisa. Well then, my dear.
You got the girly room.
Kisa,
It's like a
if you
purple
would
color.
care.
It ain't that girly. There was pink in there, the other rooms. I opened every room and this was the last one.
So hopefully you find your accommodations most comfortable.
So this one's mine. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the one I'm in front of right now. You're right
Okay.
in between your companions. And then.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Shrub, what day of the week is this? Like for
Yes.
okay. Like
It-
is
it is a-
service gonna
it
be
is a
held
day.
anytime soon?
Oh, no. No. Services
Yeah.
haven't happened in a while.
I was just making sure, because you know.
Camera is pointed at me. You can't see me.
Close my door? Fuck you. Trump?
What?
I'm touching my door.
I'm not touching shit.
Oh.
I am distracted currently.
I'm gonna walk back out in the hallway.
Hmm. Follow this way, you can see some lovely views, and then also you can see a hall that is not quite
No,
used
that AC
anymore,
feels
but
great.
should you have need, you are more than welcome in here. This is where service was once held.
I'll tell you if it's too loud.
From here, can I see the upper balcony?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, like can I see it clearly, like the doors and every stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of mention or glance upwards and looking around.
I'm gonna lean over to Grumos and be like, "Isn't she supposed to burst into flames?"
Did I hear that?
How loud was that?
I mean.
No, I leaned over to him because we're standing next to each other.
Yeah.
How's my hearing?
Pretty good.
Do
Callie,
I
make a
hear it?
deception check.
Deception
Pizza.
check.
Yeah.
Oop. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it twice.
That's okay, we'll take the first one. Kenny, make a perception check.
Do I hear it?
Make a perception check as well. No, active check.
Active? Okay.
Active check.
I mean, I wasn't trying to hear it. I was just seeing if I heard it with my passive.
Whoa. Okay, what is my perception again?
It's a skill off to the side. Will be perception.
So, it's a hearing-based check, right?
Correct. Yes. 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 Okay, so you heard that.
Okay.
Also, I get to press this button for the first time. Nat 20!
Nice. That's cool.
What the pluck?
You could have pushed that earlier.
No, because I was off.
It wasn't for... Okay.
Kenny, you did not hear that.
Okay.
I'm gonna just, like, inspect this. I'm not gonna touch it, because I assume since it's a bar thing, that it's locked.
Yeah, it's a locked gate.
Is there,
that
like, a
heads to a
padlock that's locked on it, or is it just closed?
It's a key. Like, almost cell door style.
So it's just closed.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I'm
it's
not even
closed.
gonna touch it to see if it's locked or not. I'm just gonna look at it and be like, and I'm just kind of looking to like see if I can see anything up it.
Yeah. You can just see that it's a stone stairwell that wraps upon itself.
Do I see anybody upstairs?
Negative.
Where is he?
So, what's at the what's the design of this thing? Because that doesn't look like any kind of. I don't know. It's an interesting
That thing?
looking chapel, I guess. Yeah, the thing.
This is just supposed to be a generic temple-y structure behind it. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and look over at Grimoires and just kind of grab my keychain out of my pack and like clip it in my belt, my person, because I've got like keys.
You talking me or Grandma's?
Sorry, small.
Okay. I was like, I'm the one over by the thing.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Do the keys make an audible sound when she pulls them out?
Were you trying to get his attention or hide your keys?
I'm just kind of hanging them out to be like, look what I have.
So yes, they're making sound.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look over and be like, where does this go?
My lord said that should you need a key for a door, that it was not for public access.
I'm just asking. You don't have to tell me. But you're the one playing with keys.
Sorry, she's playing with what now? With who?
Keys. Jingle jangles.
I assure you there shouldn't be any.
Also, I realized that remember on the second floor, I told you that I fucked up and I changed the stairwell to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fuck up. Those stairs that you went up go down.
Dumbass. Hey, senor.
Yeah.
¿Dónde está?
What do you mean?
Where is he?
Oh, you're checking in on Strahd.
Yeah, where is he?
You don't know the layout, so I'm not going to tell you the room, but he is...
How far away? Up
Yeah,
2
yeah.
floors?
He's... let me double check my map. I believe he would be 3rd floor?
So 2 floors above us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Two floors above you, and at the other end of the castle.
So, like, by that piano room?
Yeah.
Okay. I just kind of, like, look in that direction. Think real hard. Do these benches look comfortable?
I mean, kinda. They're padded.
I'm just gonna sit on it for a second and, like, see how, like... Because she said they hasn't been used in a while.
Please crumble, fall apart. Please crumble and fall apart.
No, they're still well kept.
They're still good sturdy, okay.
Yeah, but these are like church benches. Those things ain't comfy at all.
I mean, you never know. Rich man could have
We
rich taste
had
in shit.
pews in our church that actually weren't bad. I'm fairly certain they changed them out because people kept falling asleep. Then again, our church is also geriatric, so yeah.
Okay.
Also, what does the window look like?
In the top and bottom, so north and south areas, there's stained glass windows that point out to a garden.
Yeah, is it just like random stained glass or is it a design?
It's a design. The one on the north side would be a family, 2 elder nobles, Strahd, and a younger male noble. The one on the south side is the Ravenloft family crest.
Where is the cliff face from this room? Like north,
The
south,
cliff.
west?
The cliff is out east. Yeah.
Yeah, so like past this, so you can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out in the grounds.
Standing back over here, looking down the hallway. I'm gonna look at Kenny real quick. Look back down the hallway. Be like, so all of those are guest rooms, right?
Correct. Well, there's one other bathroom at this end, but yes.
I mean, guest rooms in general for various purposes,
Yes.
whatever it may be. Where do you sleep?
This way. I'm gonna take hold on, let me zoom it a little bit.
So I realized I technically described something slightly wrong. The castle walls that surround the courtyard are what are built right up to the cliff edge and overhanging the cliff edge, not the castle main structure itself.
Okay.
There she is.
Way the pluck down here.
I scrolled too far over and lost my person.
Memory. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, right? Yeah. Whoops. What am I doing? Get stop! Damn it. Crap! What are you doing? Okay. These are the ones that lead up or down?
They go both, but yeah, those are the ones you're looking for.
Alright. These are the stairs I am looking for. And then we're gonna go down a floor. Ow.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm looking for something here.
You should come out there. So, yeah. Oh, I found my pen. Yay. I had dropped it.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Eddie. I love that one.
Today, my eldest, thing one, brought me a donut. They're like, Mom, are you still on your period? And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, I brought you a chocolate donut. And I'm like, I'm not turning that down just because I'm not. Like, you can give it. I'll take the donut. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good looking out. I was like, oh, they do love me. So are we downstairs now? Okay.
Yep, you're downstairs. So you gotta find yourselves. Damn it, you and your open doors, though.
I see why he put the rule in.
I mean, in this
Literally had to
world-
close every single door on this floor.
That damn kid doesn't
Before
know
you
how
put
to
us
close
here.
the damn door.
Yeah.
Piss off any 4,000-year-old parent.
The struggle is real. It's so real.
So can you guys scroll and see yourselves?
Yep.
Okay. So as you're coming off of the stairs, you see two very pale, slightly bedraggled-looking humanoids. Emphasis on humanoids, not humans. They look at Kenny and then look past and go, "Woohoo! I see you've brought us a snack." But as soon as they take a step forward, you see like searing, agonizing pain ring through their brains, and they just kind of stop and look and go, "Ah, our apologies," and quickly turn and just leave.
Yeah, as soon as
Any
they moved
weapons?
Negative.
All right then.
as soon as they went to go forward, I kind of tensed and like got between the group and them a little bit, like just leaned over.
I mean, at the word of snack, my hand was on my axe clutched, but it all happened so quick.
Apologies. Not everybody is quite as educated on this floor. If you follow me, please. Through here, you will find shall you need. Our cooks can provide you with anything. They're quite talented.
And there would be two servants in there. I just forgot to put them down. And I'm lazy, so I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of.
Is there like miscellaneous fruits just kind of strewn about?
That whole back wall is various foods and dry storage. So
I'm just gonna walk in and grab an apple and come back out in the hallway and be like, "Thanks. The food was really good."
you'll
Is there any
hear
cheese?
them kind of. Yeah, I'm sure there would be a block of cheese. You'll hear them kind of like give you a very muted thank you.
Are they also wearing high collars?
Yes. So
Okay.
far, the only people that you've seen that haven't been
Or
were
the two that we just
Strahd
saw?
and the two you just saw.
Does Kenny have a high collar on?
No, it's not part of her armor.
I was gonna say as we leave, close the door.
Shut the damn door! Shut the door!
The cooks are like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Leave it open, leave it closed. Pick one."
All
Some really nice hinges.
Would you listen to that? Almost no squeak at all.
Don't squeak!
Sorry, I'm dead. Okay. So as Grimoire has started to walk up to the door over here, I'm gonna kind of put my hand on his armor and like get his attention and be like, mm-mm.
I'm gonna look over and be like, something bad?
Let's just say my older brother likes to be disturbed about as much as my father.
So we should knock really loudly on the door.
If you wish to.
He starts heading that way.
Painful death, by all means.
No,
I
we
mean,
shouldn't have been.
I don't know if it'd be a painful death because your father said no harm, but
You
That's
haven't
no harm but
met
locked door.
Davers. You haven't met Davers yet. There are many things he is capable of.
I mean, if those two looked at us for something that your father did, I could only imagine how bad it'd be for somebody else.
They have a different kind of bond than the two you met earlier. Davers is much like myself and he is my father's child. Only he is very much my father's child. And a little shudder kind of goes through me, and you can kind of see that I'm mincing my words.
Is there any sound coming from that room?
Soft clanking of metal on metal.
Like tinkering metal on metal?
Yes.
Or like sharpening blades, perhaps.
I was like, swordplay? Like,
Well, no, I mean, it's either sharpening or tinkering, and I went tinkering first because I
Tinkering
instantly
and
know what
small
sharpening is.
blacksmithing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Up ahead, you'll see a door, and that just leads to our general armory. Not that you should ever have need for such a room during your stay here, but this is the location of it.
You know what? That was something I was gonna have you guys do, and I totally forgot. I meant to have you guys go to your rooms first and change into clothes instead of going in there in your armor and shit. But oh well.
Oh,
Yeah,
before
that would've
dinner?
probably been-
Yeah.
Oh well.
Too late, the damage is done.
Yep.
I also wouldn't have let my weapon out of my sight.
You can see we have quite
I think I'd feel comfortable walking
a
around without my
vast
armor either.
collection.
What was that, sis?
I said, I don't think I'd have been comfortable going in there without my armor anyway.
Yeah.
Looking through here quickly because I don't want to step in this room because it's just what I'm going to assume is the armory she was talking about.
Yeah.
Any of these weapons in particular stand out?
I know what you were looking for. The rack in the back corner is entirely that.
Back right or back left?
The south.
So this one?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it and then I'm just going to step back over here.
Where the pluckies here go? He disappeared.
I'm just around the corner of the door.
And I shut the door.
Is there something in there?
What, in the room?
Yeah. Did it seem like you saw something that kind of was?
I'm going to look at him real hard in the face. By affliction?
That's fair. Okay.
And there's There's one material that hurts a little more than the rest.
Anyways, it was my room that you wished to see. Please, come along.
I'm gonna point to that door over there. Like, what's that?
Which one? This one?
This one?
Oh.
That is a door.
Well, let me see where I am real quick. Oh, right. Nothing, just your standard storage, dry goods, things for the servants.
Closet.
A closet, essentially.
Dobby?
This is not an area I would recommend necessarily walking alone, however. Should you find yourself here, or should you find need of me, I will be the last door down this hall.
Is there anybody in any of the other rooms that we can see?
Yes, there is. Also, Puffy, you're gonna be
Yep.
in darkness down there because
I see that.
yeah, the lights along this wall are not.
Are they actually just not lit?
Yeah, they're just not lit.
As we walk through, I'll just grab her shoulder and guide her, seeing the lights go out.
Yeah, I'm also. I know she said this room was the last door, but these don't have doors.
Mhm.
Well, they're
They're supposed to be
openings.
there.
No,
Oh,
they're not. They're
They're not supposed to be doors, yeah.
Yeah,
they're like partisan walls.
yeah. This is the
They're
last
just-
cove down this hall.
So when walking down, were any of them like personalized at all? Or were they all
Negative.
just bed, dresser, that's it?
Yep, all very generic. You did see a couple of them with sleeping figures inside of them.
Is hers different?
She has an extra dresser. Here, well, she has an actual dresser instead of a footlocker.
But there's no like books or things hanging on the walls or anything like that at all?
That would be her discretion.
No, I think anything of any kind of personal nature is actually kept on my person.
I'm
'Cause I
starting to
just-
drop frames again.
You sound fine.
Um,
Streams holding. It's
Yeah,
not
this is
buffering.
like
Okay.
this is like barracks level, just like
yeah.
sparse.
I'm just gonna look at the room and then I'm gonna look back at her and be like, some bedroom.
Well, the
Brother
soldier's
gets
life.
a door and you get stuck down at the end of a hall that I'm assuming the odor down here is very pungent.
Nope,
It's slightly musty,
Imagine.
but not terrible.
I am the furthest away from the bathrooms.
Away from that
I-
waffle stop toilet.
Far away from that waffle stomp, okay? That was purposeful.
Your brother gets a door and you get stuck at the end of a line.
What can I say? We can't all be favorites.
I mean, there's plenty of rooms upstairs. Just sleep in one of those.
That would not be fitting for soldiers such as myself. I apparently have a lot left to prove, my lord.
You see us, and I click my boots together, clicking off a little bit of mud. We're no better. But
You are adventurers from a strange and seemingly wondrous land. And more importantly, you are guests.
you can be our guest.
You can be our guest. This is my castle now. Fuck Strahd.
This
Hey.
may be his castle, but It's my
Guest, be our guest.
Yes, I went there too. I started like trying not to hum.
Oh, good. Yes. Well, that just says how much we like. Yeah. This is why we're besties.
Right. I've lived here many, many years, far more than you can probably imagine. I've seen
Oh,
adventurers like you come and go.
So what, like 40 years?
I just smile.
55?
You were not even here. Not
I'm gonna look at Grimaz and be like, "You said 4,000.
She's not that.
She's probably somewhere in the thousands."
How dare. I should say I don't look a day over my 221 years.
Well, you actually don't look a day over about 30, but
You're too kind.
You're too kind.
I think this is about the most down bad I've seen Smald get ever.
I'm not down bad at all.
Okay.
Smald's just relating to a shitty situation because of his past.
That's fair.
Being treated by your alleged kin like you're lesser for doing things different.
Yeah, Tony. Kisa. Kisa, say hi and wave real quick. Not Kisa, Kenny.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Both of them.
I know, right? Sorry. Second one down is
I think he's showing
Strahd's
somebody.
daughter. Half daughter. Very well.
I'm like,
Strahd's daughter, but human
42?
other half. Chat was wondering if one of you is part of Strahd's castle. So I was identifying which of you it is.
Present. Yes. Yes, I am,
So she's meta knowledge for chat.
I am a daughter.
She's already planning on turning on Strahd and has been kind of biding her time, waiting
I will
for
warn you,
allies strong enough to
brave
pull it off.
adventurers. There is one area that you do not want to go.
You want to start moving Pally back or Kisa back up this way so she can see? Unless she
I
can
can
see
see
there.
right
Okay.
where I'm at.
Yo.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just making sure you
That
move
was
back up
why
here
I
with the rest
stopped
of
right
us.
there because I couldn't see. Yeah, I couldn't see past there.
No. She's definitely anti-Strahd. Kenny, do you care if I divulge your backstory to chat?
Oh no, go for it. By all means.
She was put in a room and starved
Ooh, should I wait a minute while you do
repeatedly
that?
for months.
Oh, we can keep moving.
And then
If he needs us to stop, he'll
Strahd
tell us to stop.
put her human mother in the room while she was in a bloodlust.
So I'm gonna
And
kind of
let
eye
her
the
eat her
door.
mother because she wasn't vampiric enough
Nothing.
for Strahd.
Good. Ever happens beyond this door. Do not return here with anybody under any circumstances.
Yeah!
You understand?
She came up with it on her own. And this is her first campaign.
Yes.
I'm excited to see her roleplay.
Trevor, you there?
Duh.
How well made is this door?
Thick, solid
You
oak.
would.
With like a hefty lock on it?
Yes.
How does the area smell?
Very metallic.
Yeah? That would make sense.
Specifically iron, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Crap, I gotta remember what's down here. I don't think this goes... Oh. You can either come down, you can come the way that I originally led you down, or these stairs can lead you back to the main floor. I think.
Yeah, they'll just take you into the servant quarter side, which Strahd doesn't
Yeah.
care about his servants' privacy enough to consider it not public area.
Yeah. Up here is the servants' area, so should you need anything, feel free to ring or go through and find one to suit your needs. And then
Yeah, I'm fucking excited.
let's head back to the main hall. Is there anybody, do I hear anything else coming out of this room?
He's still working.
Okay.
A clang clanging.
Yeah.
Mild shudder and glare as I pass.
So, okay, never mind. Nope, not. Never mind. Love you guys. You don't get that knowledge. Back
What
to the
knowledge?
first floor. No knowledge.
No, what knowledge?
Pluck? What are we at? What are we?
You went back
What
up the
knowledge?
stairs, yeah?
You can't just say something and then not. That's not how that works, sir.
That's how it works.
He's the DM.
Pluck? I feel gypped. I feel gypped.
Everything's fine. Carry on.
And there is a main stairwell up. But
Up north, yeah.
I imagine that's probably upstairs might be somewhat off limits.
So, what I wanted to tell them...
As for the upper floors, that
It's
is
not
where...
a locked door. It's not off limits.
yeah, that half of it would not be considered off limits.
Okay. The upper floors are where many
so-
convicts go to plead their cases, my lord, and
The holy
see
symbol
if they can
to
have
fight Strahd
justice
is in his tomb.
done.
I forgot that they got that. That's fucked. And this one.
Oh, merciful sky
Part of
god.
those. Hang on, I'm talking to chat.
Move us up a floor.
Wait your turn.
Tony can wait.
And the part of the sword is also in the
Or
crypts.
y'all are leading me.
Tony can wait.
don't
Tony's
give
been
a
here
shit.
before.
Yeah, not since I rebuilt it. Kenny, you might exist twice on this floor, so you're the one by the main store while I find your other one.
Sweet! Doppelganger!
Yep, okay. I deleted your other self.
Okay. Here's the common room where many a peasant has come to seek an audience with my lord.
Agent, I'm not always fucked, and this one wasn't me.
If it was sound-based, motherfucker.
What do you mean if it was sound-based?
I don't know, knowledge.
Oh, well, it was... It has to do with your fortune of Barovia. Well, just leave it as that. I realized something about your fortune of Barovia.
Our fortunes?
Yes.
What were our fortunes? Fortunes of Barovia. The Diviner, the Berserker.
Tarot card?
Yeah. Oh. I think I know which one you're talking about.
I'm sick.
Can I message you directly, or is that
Message mobile
Mom!
shrub.
okay?
Oh.
God damn it. I think I have mobile shop recently. It's that one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I know which one too.
Is this anything Kenny should know about? Or would know about?
You wouldn't know
No,
about the fortunes yet.
this has to do with our this has to do with our tarot being red.
Is this one of the sorts?
What? Sorry, I was not paying attention.
That part's not for one of the sword pieces, is it?
No, that one's your powerful force for good, protection, a holy symbol of great hope. Holy symbol.
Yeah.
Holy symbol. Sorry. Okay. What are these? I meant to ask earlier.
Just tables.
Okay.
Oh, you dick.
Why am I a dick?
Because that door wasn't locked a minute ago.
Which one?
The bottom one.
This one?
This one.
Oh, yeah, it was. It should have been the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it
it
should
was
have
left
been.
all the time.
When we walked in the room, I saw there was no lock symbol above it.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I double checked.
It must have just been a weird load error because I didn't change it. It's been locked.
Okay. I'm gonna go stare at the fucking whatever this is.
It is a statue of Strahd on top of a horse.
You gotta be vain to have a painting or a statue of yourself in your own house.
He is a
Not his
warrior
best
and a
work.
conqueror.
Voice in the sky. My point still stands.
Also, you would know that he is one floor above you and pacing this general area.
Pacing?
Yeah, he's pacing around.
Pacing indicates nervousness.
Or brooding.
There.
4,000 years of restless leg syndrome.
Around for 4,000 years.
I'm gonna stare up at the directly where he's at and just kind of look side to side, back and forth while he's doing it.
Well, I mean, he'd be pacing from here to here.
Oh, he's pacing a good distance. Okay, I thought you meant he's just pacing I thought you meant he's going like this.
No, he's walking around in his room. Meta knowledge, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's walking around upstairs somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out the window, what time of day is it?
It is definitely nighttime at this point.
It's still fucking, you can't see shit in the sky, can you?
Yeah, the sky is still overcast.
I'm just gonna look outside and just...
There is not enough of a glow for it to be a full moon.
I was just gonna attempt the presence of a sun, or of a moon, not the sun.
You can see one, a waning crescent, poking slightly through some of the clouds, but it is still overcast. Although you also notice an abnormal amount of bats flying around the castle.
More than when we got here?
There wasn't really any when you got here because it was daytime.
Oh, fair.
Okay. Would you care to see the throne room?
The what?
The room with the
Throne
big
room?
chair.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure she said throne room because at first I thought she said brown room.
It's
I
where
mean-
Strahd does his waffle stomp.
It's a little brown in here.
It's the brown room
Heck.
where they wear the brown pants.
Many a peasant has. Many a peasant has.
It'd be weird if they didn't.
I am going to.
And I'm guessing this is another big old stained glass window out here.
Correct. Although
Please
that
tell
one
me
is
that
just
one's not an image of him.
no. That one is just the family crest and then multicolors around it.
I'm going to glare at two of the chairs that are behind the main dais, whatever it is. And then just kind of casually put an arm up on what is obviously Strahd's chair.
The rebel in me wants to sit in it so bad.
Dude, same.
I'm just looking at. I catch the side eye that she gives the two chairs, and I'm just looking at the big chair like, how ornate is it? Push your fucking foot pedal.
I was fucking sending a message. Chill. It is well carved and intricate, but more of a dark throne than like the gold goody.
So it's like a gothic throne.
Yes. Also, I sent one of you a direct message.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna snap to attention.
I'm gonna see her snap to attention and
I'm
start
gonna
looking
start
around.
looking around, and I'm gonna feel presence where he's at.
He's still upstairs.
Do I smell anything else?
Are you okay, Kenny?
Nope.
Yes, just a small reminder of who I am and where I belong. Just a little mental note, if you will.
Well, that sucks.
Do all three of the chairs behind look the exact same?
Yeah. Intricately carved, but simple wood instead of cushioned throne. Maybe a small butt pad, but not,
Yeah,
you know.
just a little baby cush.
Yeah. Thrones of their own regard, but deliberately not as grand as his.
Kenny,
Yes.
do any of those belong to you?
Oh no, I am but a mere humble servant. Those are reserved for the ladies of the castle. My dear father's wives.
I'm gonna look over at the thrones, and I'm gonna look very confused back at you. I haven't seen anybody.
Well, you keep in mind you would see the occasional servant walking around, but yes,
Well,
you have.
Yeah,
you have-
but no ladies. Like,
Yeah, their presence has not been seen.
When father handles business, we'll just say that the ladies tend to keep to themselves unless they're needed.
Gotcha.
interesting philosophy. What's that pointing to This door over here.
Do you remember what that is? Do you? Do
Yep.
you? Okay.
Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite rooms. Jeez. That would be the entrance to the Great Library.
Man, jeez.
I just assumed it had been locked.
Nope. It's unlocked.
Yay. This is where I spent many hours.
Issa. Let's go.
Sorry.
How tall is this room?
Y'all are moving faster. I looked up and everybody's in the room, and then he's like, let's go. Sorry.
Like most of the rooms in the castle, it's about 20 to 30 feet tall. Like I said, these are very oversized floors.
Well, it must take forever to heat this place up, huh?
Heat isn't as much of a problem as you would think.
Yeah, they probably like it cold. Are there any markings on the ends of the bookcases?
I mean, there's intricate carvings, but nothing of, like, specific note.
There's no, like, X book through X book here. Like,
No.
A through Z,
No.
like that.
Strahd doesn't believe in the Dewey Decimal System.
Evil bastard.
I'm just gonna pick up a book off of, like, a random shelf and just look at the title.
You picked up Sleeping with Vampires for Dummies. No, I don't know. They're all just various books, various topics. Some are, casual reading. Some are...
I was gonna say, is it a casual reading, or is it like a history, or is it a...
There's a bit of both in here.
I'm over in my favorite fiction section. My greatest escape.
I'm still here. We have kittens.
You're good. That being said, you guys have explored everything that is public at this point. And we are getting close to our ending time. So do we want to retire for the night and call it an evening?
Yeah,
I mean, someone did say they wanted to go moonlight walk or some shit.
Hmm. That would be.
So we can either do that next time, or
I don't have the castle grounds made yet, so yeah, let's do that next time.
okay,
yeah. And
So
I
then
don't
we'll
think
just-
it'd be for the whole party anyway.
not call it quite an evening, but we can call it a night.
Okay.
Mm.
Alrighty, so then with that chat, we are going to call it a night there. Thank you guys for dealing with the internet interruptions. I apologize for that. I'm going to send you to what would be our cool credit video, but I had another website fuck me today, so it didn't happen. But you get to look at some cool shrubs while I find someone to raid you into. So, thanks again to my players. Thanks to you, chat. And until next time, keep rolling those 20s.